Now look, I'm gonna try to make this video as fast as I can so that way y'all's time's not wasted. So today's topic is school lockdowns. Now if you don't know what school lockdowns is, it's basically a wild ass person comes to the school, probably has a Glock on them, and basically the students gotta hide in the corner, turn off the lights, lock the door, find escape route if needed, and boom, that's basically a school lockdown in a nutshell. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, well, the images here provided right here are basically self-explanatory. But that's not the reason I'm making this video. I'm not here to explain what school lockdowns are, even though I just did that. It's basically to tell you my personal experience with school lockdowns. And let me tell you, I've been in middle school for these last 2 years now. I'm basically in 8th grade at this point, just to let y'all know. So let me tell you two of the most wildest lockdowns I had this year. I'm gonna start off with the 7th grade one. So basically, it was your normal average morning. I chopped up with the homies. We were talking for a little bit. I don't know what the hell we were talking about. Honestly, that's not important. So basically, I get into my homeroom class. We were about to switch. We were about to switch our first homeroom. And hold on, before I continue the story, I'm pretty sure if you go to my school, I'm pretty sure if you go to my school, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm pretty sure you know this lockdown experience from almost peak details. So basically, okay, hold on. Give me a minute to get my breath. Anyway, so basically, I get into my homeroom, and I really relax. I relax in my homeroom for a few minutes before we about to switch, and then all of a sudden, I hear the announcement speaker say, "Lockdown, lockdown," and trust me, man, that shit was terrifying. I mean, I was used to it at this point. I mean, it wasn't the fact that it happened; it's the fact that like you gotta understand this one thing, that this happened at homeroom, basically the start of school. Hell, it's basically the start of school, basically. Yeah, it's basically the start. It's basically the start of school, and that's what terrified me the most. Like, to be honest, I don't know why we were having a lockdown this early in the school. So that's why that means you can only really assume the worst. And trust me, I already had my escape plan just in case. Trust me, I already had my escape plan. I was gonna find the nearest desk, throw it near the closest window I could find, and get out the school and leaving y'all behind. Yeah, sorry, man. My life is too important. Trust me, I have goals. I have beat goals. Trust me, I had goals as a kid. I have goals as a kid, man. Anyways, despite all that, so basically, it was kind of terrifying to note that this lockdown started at basically homeroom. I was scared for a little while. I mean, we did stay in homeroom till a little like 9, 10 something, and that's when we had access to switch, but we still had to be quiet and stuff like that. Trust me, it was kind of wild. Let me just tell you that. And basically, okay, let's get to the end game here. So basically, what happened was that a house near my school basically got shot up, and I heard the dog died. Trust me, R.I.P. dog. Honestly, you will be missed. If my sincere R.I.P. message here, yeah, I know the dog will be missed. But anyways, we went on with the rest of the school day, knowing that was probably gonna be the thing that everybody was gonna be talking about for the rest of the day, and maybe the rest of the week. I remember it happened on a Thursday, I think. I'm not sure. But now next up is my last one is basically my 6th grade lockdown. Now trust me, if you were now look, if you were in 6-1, if you were in my 6-1 class for 6th grade, then I'm pretty sure you know exactly where I'm going with this one. So basically, it was another school lockdown. Basically, it was. I mean, at first we thought. I mean, when the school got into lockdown, we thought it was normal. So I didn't think too much of it until it lasted for a little while, and that's when I kind of get a little worried. So that's when I started getting a little worried. So that's when I start to wonder. I wonder if this was like a real lockdown or some shit like that. But who knows? Maybe it was a real lockdown. We didn't know. So yeah. Before I continue, let me just tell you, I'm playing all this TikTok here. I'm basically playing TikTok here about school lockdowns, so that way y'all don't get bored. Click off my video. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry to say that. Yeah, sorry. My video needs views. Anyways, back to the story. So basically, I didn't think too much of it, so that's why I just went on with it, treated it like a normal lockdown until it lasted a little while, and but you already know that gets. And that's when I started having doubts if this is a real lockdown. There was a real shooter in the building with a Glock. So I didn't take my chances, and trust me. And then and this is where the real horror begins. So basically, we hear some noise in the back of the hallway, and that's when we all hide in the corner of the classroom. Let's bring a little bit more context here. So basically, this is on a day where my teacher, I can't say her name, but let's just call her. Okay, I'm not even gonna give her a name. I'm just gonna call her my sixth one teacher. Basically, my sixth one teacher wasn't here that day, and we had a substitute. I think he was black, and I think he had dreads. I think I knew him. But anyways, yeah. Basically, we hide in the corner of the classroom. We hear noise, and that was until I realized it was just one of our students. But you wanna know what made it even more scary? Basically, they turned off the lights, and once they turned off the lights, we knew shit was real. So that means we all basically hit it on the corner of the classroom, and yeah. And basically, this whole lockdown went on until the very first lunch period, which is sixth grade lunch. Basically, they don't do it in grade order now. They just do it in random order. Trust me, if you know, you know. But anyways, that's basically the whole story of it. And everybody was talking about that for the rest of the day. Some kids didn't want to go home early just because of that. Me, I stayed the rest of the whole day, despite knowing that shit was wild. And this is on a Tuesday, by the way. This is on a Tuesday. Trust me. I remember this in almost complete peak form. But anyways, that's gonna probably do it for here. That's gonna do it for here, man. I mean those are the two lockdowns I had so far. I mean, I'm basically in eighth grade at this point, and I know there's gonna be at least one more wild lockdown for my middle school career. But don't worry, I will make a part two on this whenever that does happen. So yeah. Oh, and I guess comment down some crazy lockdown stories if you really got any. Like if you go to different schools and comment your own personal bullshit ass lockdown stories or some shit like that. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me, and yeah, that's List the Black out.